domani, come ogni venerdì sera dopo la mezzanotte, gioca a Genshin Impact perché non ho niente da fare, non ho sonno. Il gioco un po' perché sono molto carico. Ritorno da un'uscita per vedere da un'uscita. Ho visto un film, ma non ho niente da fare, gioca a Genshin Impact. Buona visione! Quindi siamo su Genshin Impact. Oggi dobbiamo continuare le missioni. Le missioni, diciamo, devo fare le missioni. Aspetta, ho sbagliato, non dovevo mettere la mappa. Dobbiamo continuare. Prima voglio fare questa. Devo fare la missione. Voglio fare prima plana col vento. Atto 1. Mi va così, voglio prima completare le cose. Anche se mi fanno perdere un po' di tempo, voglio comunque farle per passare un po' di tempo. C'è la tipa! Non so come ti chiami, ma ci sei te! Piacere! Amber.
Hey, traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Abbastanza bene, dai.
Seems like it's really growing on you.
Ma ha molto
But
gusto.
then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you? A gliding license? What's that?
Appunto, che cos'è?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Che culo, non è vero. Chi l'ha mai detto sta cosa?
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Ha ragione Paimon, stavolta sono un po' con
Yeah,
lei.
you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
Tu soprattutto, Paimon. Tu vuoi dappertutto.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today,
Che culo.
I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam.
Sono famoso, a quanto pare.
I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
Direbbe. Tu nemmeno sai come si fa.
Exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner,
Dai,
I'm
posso
sure
farcela.
you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But
Sicuro.
we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding
Vediamo
manual.
se
No
cosa
need to
possiamo
memorize
fare.
it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For
Ok.
example, only one person per wing glider, no carrying anything over the set weight limit, no taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth.
Aspetta un attimo.
Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
Non lo leggerò mai.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Dai, andiamo. Ne abbiamo letto.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal
venti.
god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important."
Tipo 20,
As the
non lo
god
so.
spoke,
Non
the
lo so.
wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Interessante.
That's a cool story. But is the knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
Ma sì, una fiaba.
Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Avrei fatto tutto voi. Poi ero curioso. Dove devo andare adesso? Là. 800 metri, aspetta un attimo, io la mappa, te trasporto io. Dove devo andare? Io col cavolo che... Ciao!
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
L'ho letto,
Sounds like it was
ma...
a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I
proprio
like.
loro.
My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if
Dai,
you pop an Animo slime
voglio volare
and take
però.
off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it. No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
Si va a volare adesso.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing.
Noi abbiamo letto, anzi, John Warrior ha letto un libro delle fiabe?
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
E botta di culo, no? Che culo, no? Se una fiaba ti ha fatto questo, con le istruzioni cosa facevi?
Anyway,
Campionessa.
let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous.
Oh, finalmente l'esame.
Just glide like you're used to. Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Ok. La musichetta è molto bella pure, quindi mi piace quando c'è. Ma semplicissimo, easy.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't...
Ok. No, adesso
Alrighty
scompare.
then. You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Facci da culo, io non faccio tutta questa strada. Ti stronza, sono qui io. Oggi fare qualcosa di importante. Buongiorno.
Hey, here. Over here.
No, guarda, non t'ho vista.
I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Ok, sono pronto. Ok. Ok. Dove devo andare adesso? Serve aria. Ok, perfetto. Ah, non l'avevo visto. Andiamo verso Paimon. Paimon, se va bene, andiamo verso la tipa. Boom. Piacere.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now.
Non ci ho preso, ma non ha...
You've flown this way before
Easy.
anyway. Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your... Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Ok, andiamo. Mister Simpatia ti chiamavano. Ma è facilissimo. Cheat è facilissimo.
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius.
Ok.
I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please,
noto.
show me your gliding.
Se le mangiamo.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the
Il
Mondstadt
codice
Penal Code.
penale. Sezione 7, articolo
You have the
12.
right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Ti è strano.
I see.
Ti è 8. Che nome è 8? Otto. Il tuo proprio nome immaginazione zero per
Well,
chiamarti
you picked a
Otto.
bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of
Perché?
Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
Raptor? Raptor.
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
A quanto pare.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside, but he escaped with the artifact.
Oh no, non lo
Fortunately, one of the
conosciamo.
sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic, but he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Che culo.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale, but that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Ok, allora sono stato
Once we've
promosso.
got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But
No.
no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
No, troppa noia. Ah, era 15. Le missioni secondarie in un altro momento. Prima un attimo. Mi ripristino un attimo qua e vado. No, livello per il
This
tizio.
is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for...
Ok, vediamo.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it.
Trovate indizi adesso.
How do we know if this was left by raptor or an animo slime? Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off. How do we know if this was left by raptor or an animal? Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the
sicuro.
elemental markings point this way. Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one
Vediamo.
way to find out.
2 secondi, devo bere. Questo qui deve essere preso. Deve entrare nel mio team. L'ho visto l'ultima volta, era molto figo come personaggio.
Come on. We should keep following the marking.
Ok.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Andiamo. The Hira. No, non è lui. Ah. Pescato, non è lui. Tipo, cosa vuoi?
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village, but the route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the
Internato.
sky and landed right in the camp.
Chi sarà mai?
Now, who does that remind me of?
Chi sarà mai?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking. In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy
Sai che quello era il
object.
tizio?
The artifact? This could well be our guy.
Lui è già un
Tell me,
fuggitivo.
did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Dai, andiamo in questo punto. Tanto non ci costa niente, quindi devo prendere più avanti. Non fa niente, io do tutto ciò.
Suffocate!
Don't push your luck. Freeze.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ruffala! Mi sto pigliando con qualsiasi personaggio. Boh.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people too.
Devo
Judging from the
combattere
type of
turisti in
wind
ogni
fighters they've
punto
got,
che
I'd
vado.
say this lot is with Raptor. But if
Speriamo
that's
bene.
the case, what are they hanging around here for?
Sarà qua il nostro uomo?
Look where we are! The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the
culo.
markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Dove? Come?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
Guarda un po' che
But
fortuna.
there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Sì.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam? Are you sure that's how the
Speriamo.
exam is supposed to go? It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff.
Dai, andiamo.
Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Dai. Bamba lucente. Alziamoci un po' su. Non c'è niente. Ma sotto c'è qualcosa. Aspetta, eliminiamo meglio, Ora c'è un problema. Tu sei un problema. Problema. Non è problem. Ok, questo è per tutto.
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go.
Andiamo, amici miei. Ora vi ho tutti i personaggi. Porca. No, 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 no. Arrampicati. Ah, ho preso il salvataggio. Ho il controllo quello rotto. Ed è un piacere giocarci. Easy. E adesso qua cosa dobbiamo fare? Oltre a rompere le casse. Fino alla porta. Ok, potete esplodere tutti. Adesso tocca a voi. Anzi, tocca a te, mia forzuta amica. Prima però mia forzuta amica. Questi nemici qua. Dopo andiamo di nuovo. Cosa avrei di fare? Proviamo a fare, Uno cecchino nato. Andiamo avanti. Andiamo avanti. È durato fin troppo questa parte qua. Dov'è il tipo? C'è tu direttamente. Qualcun altro? Ok.
What's the hurry?
Quindi c'è qualcuno adesso?
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
Chi è Amber?
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
No, non è
I don't
lui.
need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Capitano ovvio?
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Paraculo.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across. So how did he get across?
Qualche meccanismo, una magia elementare, un rampino o scarpe chiodate. Qualche
I
meccanismo.
don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away! We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to... But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Frita.
Sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left. Remember that book
Right.
I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first
Sì.
birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon.
Ci devi buttare?
Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait!
Baby la-
Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully... The wind says I will make it. And that's good enough for me.
Dai. Ha bisogno di lei.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're
Tough.
crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now
Okay,
sit still
questo
and
è per
await your
allora.
arrest, like a good little boy.
Tocca a te. Ora penso scagnozzi. Ok, triangolo. Livello 21 contro livello 15 è un po' squilibrato.
I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us. Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
Noi! Ma te non lo so.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the
Vero.
day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage. What you did
Non
now
è
looked
torto.
more like 99 parts courage.
Dai Paimon, una volta ti do ragione. Per una volta ti do pure ragione.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same. Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then? Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I
Davvero?
always passed the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all. Let's go and get a copy copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime. I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city.
Lo devo scortare
Once you're back in
anch'io.
the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Ok, quindi abbiamo finito.
That's why she's the outrider.
Andiamo a casa finalmente. Non è qua Paimon, è dentro, ok. Paimon no, c'è quello che abbiamo noi. Buongiorno.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
Evviva! Evviva! Come se come quello un po' per nascondi. Evviva! 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 Non so fare, io sono scarso. Invece Lord Dunk riesce a fare benissimo.
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Sei stata facile.
And I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I
Sicuro.
glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is.
E non sai la mia abilità.
Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked. Oh, brother.
Non faccio come te.
me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Finito. Evviva! Vado a fare altre missioni. Ti ammazzo. No! Però devo fare... Forse questo non fa parte della storia. No! Ho fatto una cosa a caso inutilmente. No! Che vale. Beh, posso sbloccare almeno un personaggio? Lui perché? Perché voglio riprovarci. Ho fallito. Non ci riuscirò mai a prendere. Ci ho provato quelle 3 volte, 4, 5. Ci ho provato 7 volte, 8, 9, 10 volte. Un attimo con i personaggi. Beh, dai, questo video in cui non sono andato avanti con la storia, però sono andato avanti con parecchie cose. Ho poche certezze, non sono andato avanti con la vita. Con la vita, se con la storia. Beh, quindi da Red Warriors è tutto. Noi ci vediamo a un prossimo video. Ciao.